man, it's gonna be some rough roads up ahead. But you just gotta stay focused, hold it down, remember the mission, and get to it, man.
Really made.
It's everything, ever what it seems. I got a plot and scheme just to chase my dream. Can't let them intervene, I'm on a bigger thing.
Have you ever been lost? Ever felt lost like you was in the woods somewhere? Didn't know where you was going? Felt like you didn't have no footing, like you didn't have balance of your life? Bet you wondering why that is. Maybe because in life, we have two options. We got the option on our left, which is to be like the others, or we got our option to the right, which is to be ourselves. See, we've been programmed. And the thing is, you gotta learn who you are, your true inner being. The thing about life is, we all feel like we have to make a mark. You know, it all starts with one little step. Once you start finding your way, every lesson, every mistake becomes a mark. And sometimes you just gotta sit back and look at your life. Sit back and look at where you came from. What's going on? Because a lot of times when things ain't going right, it's for a reason. You going through baby mama drama, it's for a reason. What's that reason? Maybe because you thinking with your private area, you thinking with your groin, when you need to be thinking with this head up here. The reason you having financial problems is because you too busy trying to be like everybody else. You see these people over here balling. Yeah, the reason they balling is because they have the different incomes. They have passive income. They make money in they sleep. You gotta wake up every day to go make money for somebody else. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and look at your life and figure out what is your calling. If you don't know what your calling is, then what you here for? Everybody got a purpose. What's your purpose? A lot of people think their purpose is to get out here, make money, and have sex. But I'm gonna tell you truth, it's only a few things sex is made for, to procreate. And really, that's it. You know what I use my sexual urges for? I use my sexual urges to go out there and do something myself. I use my sexual urges in my work. Now, what they call it sexual transportation. And a lot of people don't understand that. See, when I want to be pleasured by something, I get pleasured by my dreams. That's what pleasures me. Everybody want to be hard. Everybody want to be stiff. You going hard for what? What are you going hard for? That's the real question. Because when you see that female and you get excited, why ain't you getting excited about your dream, excited about an opportunity of becoming better than what you want? Think about it. You get up. You ready. You know what you want. Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm finna, I'm finna. You need to, and get into investment. You need to, and get into discipline. You need to, and get into a book.
Yeah, it's all cool to get your rocks off, but it's even better to get your profit off, to get your income off. It's even better to get a little bit of knowledge and steam out. And what's this steam? That steam is your dream. That steam is your business. Because you know what steam can be used for? Energy. And you know what energy is used for? It's used for the world. Energy is used for lights. Energy is used to iron out your clothes everywhere. And that's what you want to be everywhere. You want to leave your mark. You want to be like this forest right here. Plenty for. Take this, I'm going to take this. I'm going to use this, I'm going to use that. I mean, it's limitless out here. Can you count all these leaves on here? I don't know if you can count all these leaves. I know I can't. But that's how you want your money to be. I know that's how I want my money to be. Why I could just be like, You can't do that unless you're doing something with yourself. You think of a comedian. Most people know him. Money Mike, a.k.a. Cat Williams. Well, see, he was talking about, because, you know, Money Mike's short. And he always talk about how short he is. And he said he was standing next to Shaq. And Shaq was just hanging over him. Basically, he said every time he looked at Shaq, he was looking at his pelvis. So, you gotta think about it. That's what the world is basically with us. They're hanging over us. We're looking at their pelvis when we wanna be looking eye to eye with them. Why? Because we're all equal. Anything they can do, you can do. It takes the desire to do it. It's like riding a bike. Once you get started, all you gotta do is keep going. You will never forget, but the thing is, when you keep doing it, see, you gotta have that drive, that motivation. You gotta have the desire, you gotta have the commitment, you gotta have the faith, you gotta have the hope. But most importantly, you gotta have the belief system, discipline. So, if you don't have the discipline, you will never make it, and that's just being truth once again. You gotta have that mark, have them tools. You always look up. You gotta start at the end, right there at the birdhouse. That's the end, that's where you're trying to get. And the only way you're gonna get there is by having the correct tools, by having the correct mindset, the correct mind state. Now, just imagine being at a campsite without no tools, without the right equipment. It's cold, it's harsh. What you gonna do? You gonna sit out here and freeze? You don't wanna freeze, so what is the right equipment of life? Having goals. And if you have a goal, you can light up your path. See, one of your goals should be to reach the top, not to look down. We don't stand on hills to look down, but we stand on hills so we can bring other people up to this hill. Everybody wanna see that same view that you get to see. And to stand side by side. You don't wanna be above or behind. And that's how you gotta think about life. If you feel like you're behind, then you need to make that goal that propel your life, propel your dream, your vision. And see, you can't do that if you thinking down here. You gotta think big. I mean, yeah, we all start like seeds. You gotta think about it. But what does the Bible say? Have faith of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. Guess what? You started off as a seed, but look at this forest right here. It started off as a seed. So you gotta think about that. It all takes the little steps. But as long as you're making them steps, you can make anything happen. You know why? Because you're the creator. I know I've said this plenty of times before, but I want this to be known. You have God inside of you. So if you have God inside of you, that means all you gotta do is believe it, and it's gonna happen. You can create it, you can manifest it. But you gotta have the belief, you gotta have the desire, and you gotta have the will. But you can't be snapping like a twig over every little thing. You gotta be resilient. Yeah, you might take a couple hits. What's a couple hits? Because once you up there and you victory, and you that champ that you already know that you are, then it means nothing. So you gotta think about your obstacles. You gotta prepare yourself. Yeah, your goals might not always go as you plan. You have a trial, a tribulation, an obstacle in your way. Well, you know what? Time to make a new plan. Gotta take that journal, look at what you already done, and start making new notes. Just being real, because a lot of people ain't gonna tell you the real, but I'm gonna tell you the real. Most people think of the world as a material thing. The world ain't material. The world is based off of energy. The world is based off of light. Everything around us is made from light. Everything around us is made from energy. What's your energy going to? Think about it. Is your energy going towards your dream, your investment, your business? Or is your energy going toward these women, these cars, and these clothes? Because as long as your energy going this way, guess what? You're gonna be going that way. But if your energy going this way, aiming for the top, it's kind of like them charts. It's like a roller coaster. You might have your ups and downs, but when you at your peak, it's not no coming down unless you allow it to happen. We have all kinds of stuff that we don't even need in our mind. So what you gotta start doing is you gotta start picking out what's not necessary, what you don't need, what's not helping you, what's not benefiting you. It ain't nothing but trash. Free your mind, free your space. You know, even in the Bible it says, so you know, cleanliness is next to godliness, right? So if you don't clean out your mind, you can never create. God created everything. And we could create what we want in life. You gotta remember, this is all an illusion. There's nothing but a veil over our face. In order to remove that veil, we have to clean out the programming we have fell into, the trap that we have fell into. You gotta cut out the distractions of life. And the thing about that is, one of the major distractions in the world, besides the lust, is our phones. Sometimes you gotta put that phone to the side and put what's important first, which might be your family, which might be your dreams, your goal, your business. But most important, it needs to be God. Because it doesn't matter whether you being scientifical, spiritual, motivational, whatever it is, everybody knows that there's a God, and everybody knows that God comes first. And if you don't believe that there's a God both within you and outside of you, then you would never be all that you want to be, especially if you're coming from the bottom. It's easy when you got people that hand it to you. But just because it's handed to you don't mean you're going to keep it. And you got to think about that. Because a lot of people believe that somebody can give me this and somebody can give me that. I have to be connected. No, you are the connection. You are the source. You are the plug. All you got to do is plug yourself in. You talking about pounds, you talking about metric tons. No. You're everything. You are the universe, so be the universe. Be the unlimited being that you are. And create and co-create with others. And watch you enter the kingdom. All you gotta do is take that step.
Do what's best for you. Stay true. Do what you have to make it.